Do we got sound? It
Well,
looks like it.
we
Let's find
gotta
out.
head over to YouTube to find out.
Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see if you guys can hear me. We're going to find out. And then we will go into this. Okay. Tell me if you can hear me, if you are on here. Oh, all good.
All right.
Sweet. Okay, see, so this is the first time I've ever done a YouTube live. And the main reason I'm doing it on my YouTube is because I didn't want to mess it up. And already in one attempt, I messed it up. We didn't have sound on the first one. But, okay, so first off, what we're going to do, this spring, YouTube is overall better platform. So we're going to do most of our lives on YouTube. However, when I'm at work and we have severe weather ongoing, I'm going to do it on the KOAM YouTube page. So you want to make sure you like and subscribe to that page. When I'm at home and talking about events, or if I'm babysitting storms later on tonight, I'm going to do it right here because I never want to mess with KOAM stuff when I'm not off the clock. But so we still got storms. So we're going to quickly go over what's going on now. We still have storms across southeastern Kansas, which are working into the region. You can see this line. Most of these storms have gone southwest to northeast. And because of that, it hasn't pushed off toward the east very quickly. And most of the big time storms have been, mainly along the I-35 corridor. Kansas City actually had a couple tornado warnings a little bit earlier today. So that's what we're kind of watching, is that whole line of storms, which is going to be heading off toward the east a little bit later on tonight. Why is this doing this for me? Let me reload that. Let's see if we can get that up, because it did not want to stop. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you can see most of the metro is fine, but we're starting to get these little guys west of Fort Scott. Iola, Chanute, Yates Center's getting a pretty good storm right now, but we haven't had a ton of severe weather, at least over the past hour or so. It's mainly just been strong storms, but this is going to pick up a little bit as we go into the overnight hours for us tonight. In fact, the watch that is out right now, it is going to expire at midnight, so here in about an hour. But most likely a new severe thunderstorm watch is going to pop up along and south of the I-44 corridor. It may extend a little bit farther into southeastern Kansas. It may fill in Independence, Parsons, and Pittsburgh. So we're going to have to watch that. We do have a pretty big storm. This is to the west of Sedan. See how it's bowing out here? So we are getting some winds. But Nick, you said they're only at about 60 or 65, right?
So far.
So they're not real bad, but yeah, so we'll see if the winds pick up a little bit with that. But most of this line is going to stay in southeastern Kansas. So the question is, what does all this do? This is going to really develop over the next several hours and then push into most of the region. I think if there's a window, watch this here. I put some arrows on here during the 10 o'clock news. Okay. So you got this line developing toward Oklahoma City, but it doesn't get here until 3, 4 in the morning. So it's going to be a loud late night. If they look pretty intense, I'll be up and I'll be on here messing around. And then most of these storms in southeastern Kansas kind of take this projection. So there's kind of this hole, which is going to be Parsons, Columbus, Pittsburgh, Lamar, where you may not get much. And then it kind of picks up again, Miami, Joplin, and south. So that's what I got to figure out and see how these things develop over the next few hours. But it's going to be a loud night. We do have a severe threat. Tornado threat is low, but it's not non-existent. Some of these storms have produced a few tornadoes earlier. So that's something we want to keep our eyes out on as we go through the next several hours. But I wanted to get on here. I wanted to test it, and I'm glad I got it figured out. But I'm going to be jumping on and off here through the night. And then, of course, pretty much the next 12 weeks as we have so much severe weather, which is going to be rolling through. But as of right now, we're all good. But I'll keep you guys updated. I hope you're having a great night. And, hey, I love how I can see I can see the comments right here, so that's kind of cool. At least I can see those on the right side. All right, guys, I will chat with you.